Hello everyone, welcome to deep dive into the telecommunication standardization sector of International Telecommunication Union ITU, which has been driving global communications. In this video, we discover how ITUT has structured its efforts to produce international recommendations to meet the constantly evolving communication needs, pushing technological advancements and connecting the world seamlessly at every stage of progress. Have you ever wondered how we are able to make international calls and get connected to so seamlessly? Thanks to ITU-T's E.164 recommendation, also known as the International Public Telecommunication Numbering Plan. This plan provides the structure and functionality for numbers used in international communication. The ITU-T ensures that international calling is reliable and straightforward by establishing consistent guidelines that telecom networks worldwide adhere to. This standardization work makes it possible for us to connect with anyone, anywhere on the planet without any major headaches. Have you ever wondered how our telecommunications networks transitioned from analog to digital to provide voice, data, and video services over a single network? Thanks to the ITU-T's standardization efforts, especially the development of the ITU-T recommendation I.120, better known as the Integrated Services Digital Network or ISDN. Are you enjoying a reliable, fast, and secure internet connection for seamless online experiences? You can thank the ITU-T standards that have been instrumental in shaping the internet as we know it today. Starting with V-Series for computer modems, the ITU-T provided many of us with our first online experiences. Then there's the digital subscriber line DSL technologies, which revolutionized broadband access. Moreover, ITU-T's standards for image and video coding, public key infrastructure, and voice over IP play pivotal roles in our daily digital lives. Are you enjoying high definition video conferencing, IPTV, seamless voice over IP communication, and rapid internet access? Thanks to ITU-T's standards for next generation networks NGN, we have transitioned from circuit switched to packet based networks, bringing a multitude of benefits. This shift significantly reduces costs for service providers while enabling them to offer a richer variety of services. In 2004, after intense industry debate, ITU-T took the lead in developing NGN standards by creating a focus group. This group went on to produce global standards that ensure the smooth and efficient deployment of next generation networks worldwide. Are you concerned about phishing, identity theft, or spam? Cybersecurity threats are everywhere, but thanks to ITU-T's extensive standardization efforts, we have robust defenses in place. Standardization effectively coordinates resources to boost cybersecurity. With over 70 ITU-T recommendations focused on cybersecurity, such as X.805, telecommunication network operators and enterprises can adopt an end-to-end architecture description from a security perspective. This approach ensures that constantly evolving cyber threats are addressed while users remain protected. ITU standards have formed the backbone of the world's communication systems at each stage of technological advance. From organizing phone numbers and calls and transitioning from analog to digital to enhancing internet and broadband, advancing next generation networks, and strengthening cybersecurity, ITUT's standards have been pivotal in driving technological progress globally. From its inception in 1865, ITUT has driven a contribution led and consensus based approach to standards development. This means every country and company, big or small, has an equal voice in creating ITUT recommendations. These recommendations are standards that ensure telecommunication networks can operate and connect seamlessly on a global scale. While they are not legally binding, they are widely followed because they guarantee high quality interconnectivity and services worldwide. There are over 4,000 ITUT recommendations on topics ranging from dial-up modems to gigabits per second optical transmission systems, next generation networks, future networks, web services, cloud computing, ubiquitous sensor networks, e-health, climate change, and IP related issues. When it comes to framework, World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly sets the direction for ITUT by defining its policies and structure every 4 years. It establishes study groups and approves their work for the next 4 years. Telecommunication Standardization Advisory Group provides ITUT with flexibility between World Telecommunication Standardization Assemblies by reviewing priorities, programs, operations, financial matters, and strategies for the sector. At the core of ITUT's work are the study groups. To streamline their tasks, study groups are divided into working parties, each coordinated related study questions. Ever wondered who is behind the scenes setting telecommunication standards? ITUT has 10 study groups for the study period from 2025 to 2028, each focusing on key areas. Study Group 2 on operational aspects, Study Group 3 economic and policy issues, Study Group 5 environment, EMF, climate action and circular economy, Study Group 11 protocols, testing and combating counterfeiting, Study Group 12 performance, quality of service and quality of experience, Study Group 13 future networks, Study Group 15 transport, access and home, Study Group 17 on security, Study Group 20 Internet of Things, digital twins and smart cities, Study Group 21 on multimedia, content delivery and cable TV. ITUT Study Group 2 focuses on the operational aspects of telecommunications and ICT services. This includes the procedures, actions, and processes necessary to manage these services and networks. The following are the questions under study: application of numbering, naming, addressing, and identification plans for fixed and mobile telecommunication services, routing on interworking plan for current and future networks, service and operational aspects of telecommunications including service definition, requirements, priorities, and planning for telecommunication, management and operation, administration and maintenance recommendations, architecture, security, and evaluation of networks for operations, management, and maintenance, interface specifications, and specification methodology. Study Group 2's work ensures that telecommunication networks operate smoothly and efficiently, meeting the needs of users worldwide. Study Group 3 is dedicated to addressing the economic and policy issues related to international telecommunication and ICT services. Through its inclusive and collaborative approach, Study Group 3 brings together diverse stakeholders to ensure fair cost structures and promote global access to digital services. The following are the questions under study: development of charging and accounting settlement mechanisms for current and future international telecommunication, ICT services and networks. Study of economic and policy factors relevant to the efficient provision of international telecommunication services, international internet fiber cables and satellite internet connectivity, including relevant aspects of internet protocol peering, regional traffic exchange points, fiber cables optimization, cost of provision of services, and impact of internet protocol version 6 deployment. International mobile roaming issues, including charging, accounting, and settlement mechanisms, and roaming at border areas. Economic aspects of alternative calling procedures in the context of international telecommunication, ICT services, and networks. Economic and policy aspects of the internet, convergence services or infrastructure, and OTTs in the context of international telecommunication, ICT services, and networks. Competition policy and relevant market definitions related to the economic aspects of international telecommunication services and networks. Economic and policy aspects of big data and digital identity in international telecommunication services and networks. Economic and policy issues pertaining to international telecommunication, ICT services and networks that enable mobile financial services. By studying the impact of emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, mobile payments, and OTT applications, Study Group 3 helps shape policies that support innovation and ensure everyone benefits from digital technology advancements. Study Group 5 focuses on environmental issues, electromagnetic fields, climate action, and the circular economy. While the specific responsibilities and study questions for this study period are still being finalized, Study Group 5 is expected to continue addressing critical areas related to sustainable development and positive role of ICTs in protecting the environment. Study Group 11 is responsible for creating international standards for signaling protocols essential for handling telecommunication services like telephone calls, messaging, and more. A significant achievement of Study Group 11 is the development of the signaling system number 7 as a 7th stack during the mid 1980s, which has since evolved into the Sectron stack for IP networks and the widely used diameter for 4G, 5G, and future networks. In response to the growing issue of fraudulent communications, scam calls, spoofing, robocalls, Study Group 11 focuses on enhancing the security of signaling protocols, addressing challenges like digital certificate integration, and combating caller ID spoofing and robocalls. Study Group 11 also develops signaling requirements and protocols for various network types, including voice over LTE, video over LTE interconnection, future networks, cloud computing networks, virtual networks, next generation networks, satellite terrestrial networks, and emerging technologies like AI based algorithms in signaling exchange. The following are the questions under study. Signaling and protocol architectures for telecommunication networks and guidelines for implementations with emerging technologies. Signaling requirements and protocols for services and applications in telecommunication environments. Signaling requirements and protocols for emergency telecommunications, protocols for control, management, and orchestration of network resources, signaling requirements and protocols for border network gateways in the context of network virtualization and intelligentization, protocols supporting control and management technologies for international mobile telecommunications networks, signaling requirements and protocols for network attachment and edge computing for future networks, IMT 2020 networks, and beyond. Protocols supporting distributed content networking, information centric network technologies for future networks, IMT 2020 networks, and beyond. Testing of Internet of Things, its applications and identification systems, monitoring and measuring parameters for protocols used in emerging networks, including cloud, edge computing, and software defined networking, network function virtualization. Study Group 12 develops international standards on performance, quality of service, and quality of experience for a wide range of telecommunication services, from fixed networks to mobile and packet based networks. As networks transition from circuit switched to packet based, Study Group 12 addresses the resulting challenges in maintaining high quality of service and quality of experience levels. The following are the questions under study. Operational aspects of telecommunication network, service quality, and end-to-end performance considerations. Objective methods for speech and audio evaluation in vehicles. Perceptual based objective methods and corresponding evaluation guidelines for voice and audio quality measurements in telecommunication services. Study Group 12 Work Program and Quality of Service, Quality of Experience Coordination in ITUT. Quality of Experience and Quality of Service and Performance Requirements and Assessment Methods for Multimedia Applications. Development of models and tools for multimedia quality assessment of packet-based video services. Telephonometric methodologies for handset and headset terminals. Parametric and e-model based planning, prediction and monitoring of conversational speech and audio visual quality. Performance of packet-based networks and other networking technologies. Definitions, guides, and frameworks related to quality of service, quality of experience. Analysis methods for speech and audio using complex measurement signals. Objective and subjective methods for evaluating perceptual audio visual quality in multimedia and television services. Perceptual and field assessment principles for quality of service and quality of experience of digital financial services. Methodologies, tools, and test plans for the subjective assessment of speech, audio, and audio-visual quality interactions, conferencing, and telemeeting assessment. Study Group 12 also leads standardization work on services based on speech technology, voice aspects of car communications, and hands-free communications in vehicles, working towards minimizing technology-related driver distraction. Study Group 13 focuses on developing standards for the requirements, architectures, capabilities, APIs, softwareization, orchestration, and use of AI, including machine learning, for future networks. It also develops standards related to information-centric networking and the non-radio part of international mobile telecommunications systems, including IMT 2030. The following are the questions under study. Innovative convergence service, including service model, scenarios, technical aspects in future networks, next generation network evolution by adoption of emerging network technologies, applying future networks and innovation in developing countries, international mobile telecommunications networks and quantum communications, quality of service mechanisms, network awareness and network intelligence, including big data driven networking and human-like networking, future networks, trustworthy and quantum enhanced networking and services, requirements and capabilities for computing, including cloud computing and data handling, functional architecture for computing, including cloud computing and data handling, end-to-end management, governance, and security for computing, including cloud computing and data handling, international mobile telecommunications networks, and artificial intelligence, machine learning, requirements and architecture, network softwareization, enhanced information-centric networking and emerging network technologies, fixed, mobile, and satellite convergence. Study Group 13's work comprehensively addresses the future of telecommunication networks and computing, ensuring innovative, secure, and efficient solutions. Study Group 15 sets detailed technical specifications shaping global communication infrastructure. The group standards define technologies and architectures for optical transport networks, enabling long-haul global information exchange, fiber or copper-based access networks for subscriber connections, and home networks for connecting in-premises devices and interfacing with the outside world. The following are the questions under study. Optical systems for fiber access networks, technologies for in-premises networking and related access applications, broadband access over metallic conductors, characteristics and test methods of optical fibers and cables, and installation guidance, characteristics of optical components, subsystems, and systems for optical transport networks, connectivity, operation, and maintenance of optical physical infrastructures, characteristics of optical fiber submarine cable systems, interfaces, interworking, OAM, protection and equipment specifications for packet-based transport networks, signal structures, interfaces, equipment functions, protection and interworking for optical transport networks, transport network architectures, network synchronization and time distribution performance, management and control of transport systems and equipment. Study Group 15 ensures the high capacity, high speed evolution of global communication networks, fostering advancements for future services and applications. Study Group 17 coordinates security related work across all ITUT study groups and collaborates with other standards development organizations and ICT industry consortia. Study Group 17 focuses on cybersecurity, security management, architectures, frameworks, countering spam, identity management, data protection, open identity trust frameworks, quantum based security, and child online protection. Study Group 17's scope includes securing applications and services for the Internet of Things, smart grids, smartphones, software defined networking, web services, big data analytics, social networks, cloud computing, mobile financial systems, IPTV, distributed ledger technology, intelligent transport systems, telebiometrics, combating counterfeiting and mobile device theft, IMT 2020, e-health, and radio frequency identification. The following are the questions under study: security standardization strategy, incubation and coordination, security architecture and network security, telecommunication information security management and security services, cybersecurity and countering spam, security for telecommunication services, Internet of Things, digital twin and metaverse, secure application services, cloud computing and big data infrastructure security, identity management and telebiometrics architecture and mechanisms, generic technologies to support secure applications, intelligent transport system and connected autonomous vehicle security, distributed ledger technology security, quantum based security. Study Group 17 plays a crucial role in setting standards to secure telecommunication networks and services, ensuring protection against emerging cyber threats and fostering trust in digital technologies. Study Group 20 is dedicated to developing innovative standards, guidelines, reports, methodologies, and best practices for the Internet of Things, digital twins, and smart sustainable cities and communities. Their work aims to accelerate digital transformation in urban and rural areas, fostering the growth of connected, sustainable environments. The following are the questions under study: interworking between smart city platforms, including digital twins, requirements, capabilities, and architectural frameworks of Internet of Things and smart sustainable cities and communities across verticals, architectures, functionalities, and protocols in applications of verticals and infrastructures of Internet of Things and smart sustainable cities and communities, data analytics, sharing, processing, and management, including big data aspects of Internet of Things and smart sustainable cities and communities, terminology and definitions, study and research of emerging digital technologies, security, privacy, trustworthiness, and identification of Internet of Things and smart sustainable cities and communities, evaluation and assessment of smart sustainable cities and communities and digital services, human-centric digital services enabled by Internet of Things and smart sustainable cities and communities related to digital health, accessibility and inclusion, decentralized distributed Internet of Things. Study Group 20's work ensures that innovative, secure and efficient standards are established to support the growing demands of Internet of Things and smart cities, contributing to a smarter, more sustainable future. Study Group 21 focuses on multimedia technologies, systems, applications, and services for existing and future networks, including IP-based and cable-based networks. Their work encompasses a wide range of topics, as we see on the right hand side of the slide, to enhance multimedia experiences and ensure accessibility for all. Study Group 21 ensures that multimedia technologies continue to evolve, providing high quality, accessible services for users around the world. As we have explored, ITUT has significantly shaped the landscape of global telecommunications through its groundbreaking standards and continued innovation. From organizing phone numbers to pioneering digital transformations and securing our communications, ITUT's efforts are vital in ensuring we stay connected and safe in the digital age. In our next video, we will dive into the world of ITUR, the radio communication sector of International Telecommunication Union, to uncover how it manages the radio frequency spectrum and satellite orbits and supports the seamless operation of radio communication systems worldwide. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the fascinating world of global communication. Thank you.